The NBA Season 8 2021 games and highlights coming up next on Devin Smith Showtime Sports in America. NBA Season 8 2021 matchups coming up next. New York Knicks 1415, Orlando Magic 1018. NBA Season 8 2021 matchups coming up next. Atlanta Hawks 1116, Boston Celtics 1413. NBA Season 8 2021 matchups coming up next. Miami Heat 1116, Golden State Warriors 1513. NBA Season 8 2021 matchups coming up next. Utah Jazz 235, Los Angeles Clippers 218.
and welcome. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. Here, Jay, in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Come on, Ed. Can I say it, please?
All right, if you must.
Yes. Trust the process.
It has been quite a process to get to this point. Jay, they have a squad here in Philadelphia. The opening tip won by the Sixers, and we're underway here in Philadelphia. Simmons to Howard. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The results, he's going to the line.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
Dwight Howard, a couple of free throws on the way. 56% for his career. First free throw is good. No good on the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Irving brings the ball up court to Durant. Nothing going here on that drive. Ben Simmons with the block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Can't connect from in close.
And so much of the shot is before the shot even occurs. As a defense, make him do things he's uncomfortable with. Stay up on him, make him catch the ball outside of his comfort zone.
Beasley to Jordan. Has a chance. Oh, scary stuff from DeAndre Jordan. Missed his first. That one goes.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
The drive, right to the basket. Split the D there, but he can't get it to drop. Here's Irving into the front court. Leads one. Simmons with it. A minute gone by here in the opening quarter. Short jumper stays out. The follow won't go either. Durant across the timeline. Looking to make something happen. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores. How do you neutralize a threat like Kevin Durant?
Well, that weak side defender constantly has to shade Kevin Durant, and that primary defender, you have to funnel KD into help every single possession, contest shots, and hope that you can deter his vision and that he misses.
To Embiid. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
Just remember an old saying here. You're only as good as your last shot, and your last shot went in. So it's time to get going.
Knocked loose. Sixers have it. 4-3. Missed it. Jay Williams, kid from Jersey, rooted for the Nets growing up. And where do you live now? Brooklyn.
Of course, I'm following my favorite team, and these comments are probably going to sound biased because they are. But Brooklyn is a completely different place. Only 5 minutes outside Manhattan. It almost feels like a suburb of the city. And the fact that it's culturally relevant, it just feels like Brooklyn is the new place to be.
Irving with the basketball. Down 2 to Durant. Ben Simmons able to recover with the block.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Ball's tied up. Neither player wants to give it up. After the tie-up, they're in position for the jump ball. Michael Beasley, guarded by Howard. Durant to Irving. Short jumper misses. To Simmons. Now ready with a couple of free throws.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number 1, to see if they'll get caught. And number 2, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
Knocks down the first. And gets both to drop at the line. Hart with the basketball. Down 4. From the outside, no good. Dwight Howard snatching it out of the air.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Simmons with it. He'll run the offense. Runner here, won't go.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Kyrie Irving. First couple didn't go. That one is true. Simply put, when the ball's in Kyrie Irving's hands, magic could happen.
It's poetry in motion. And it's a situation in which the ball is attached to his body. He has it on a yo-yo. He can put the ball and dangle the ball out there for other people to think they have a chance. And in their mind, they do. But in Kyrie's mind, the game is over.
Joel Embiid sends it away.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Harden to Beasley. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
To Harden. Ben Simmons knocked away. It's getting dangerous down there.
Ed, I hated getting my shot blocked like that, but I did like getting the ball right back. This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Beasley. Has a look. That's no good. Brooklyn with the basketball. Durant to Irving. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Block shot.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
Howard. And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets. Durant to Irving. Kyrie Irving. He's 2 for 5. Not great, but trending. Jay, you've known Kyrie Irving since he was a young man growing up in New Jersey. He's overcome a lot of obstacles, chief among them staying healthy and on the floor.
Yeah, Ed, he's been battling injuries since his freshman year of college, but the beautiful thing about Kyrie Irving is that he always loves the big stage. Making the game-winning shot in Game 7, he will continue to do so when he surrounds himself with great, inspiring leaders with the likes of such Kobe Bryant.
Nearing impossible. No getting through.
5, Ed. That's 5 blocks tonight.
New blood coming in for both sides.
For Philadelphia, number 34, Nick Young.
Dwight Howard sends it away. And that'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Durant. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
There's a fine line between being active and being a detriment. You don't want to keep giving up extra possessions.
Ben Simmons has got 2 shots coming. Hasn't missed yet. And hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2. To Davis. Dwight Howard tips it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Won't go. Screen coming. To Allen Crabbe. Lets it fly from long range.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. Karis LeVert is going to get a chance at 3 here. 71% for his career. First one goes down. Knocks down the second free throw.
For Philadelphia, number 10, Danny Green.
Perfect from the line. Hits all 3 of them. He throws it down.
As a rookie last year, Ben Simmons averaged 16 points a game and posted 12 triple-doubles, the second most by any rookie in NBA history. Or was last year really his rookie year? We can debate that one later.
Nets have it. Here comes the screen. Takes stock of the floor. Trying to cash in. Can't connect. Defense did its job that time.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
To Allen Crabbe. Here comes the screen. The Nets now with 4 to shoot. Has a chance. Wide open look. Won't go.
Just seems like there's lead in the feet of the defenders. You have to bounce quicker to the ball to deter that shot.
To Allen Crabbe. Doesn't have the touch. No good. Young into the front court. Up 5. To Danny Green. Runner here. Won't go down. And he finishes at the rim.
Did you see that change of direction mid-flight? And also the English he utilized to spin the ball off the rim? That was a thing of beauty.
Has a look. Gets a look. Can't hit. The pass set it all up.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Driving is Simmons, but his shot no good.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short arm a shot.
And a whistle.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Changes coming from both sides right now. Harden. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Short jumper off the mark. Had a chance, but it's no good. No good. To Harden. for three, and James Harden, not sure why he was so wide open there.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Philadelphia with the basketball. And he'll head to the line.
I say this a lot, and it's only because coaches harp on it all the time. Read the scouting report. Know who you can and should send to the line. This is a case of knowing a shooter probably had a better chance of hitting a jumper than he does of hitting the free throws.
First one, count it. Able to convert on both free throws. To Harden. To Davis, down low. Finish that. Danny Green to Simmons. And the reward, he's going to the line.
Now here's your chance to make them pay for making you the target of hacking. Well, actually, your free throw shooting made you a target, but you can still fix that.
Ben Simmons at the line for 2 shots. He's perfect from the line so far. And he connects on the first free throw. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Nets have the basketball. Nothing going here on that drive. Harden to Jordan. Got it from the line. Harden. Now that's a contest. To Simmons. From long range. Seth Curry is going to get 3 shots here. A career 84% free throw shooter. First free throw is good. Second and 3 is good.
Good shot, buddy. Good shot, buddy.
Kyrie Irving. And number 12, Joe Harris.
3 for 3. Nice. Kyrie across the timeline. Less than a minute to go in a tightly played first quarter.
Three.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Caris LeVert trying to cash in on the three-point play. Hasn't missed yet. Free throw up and good. And the three-point play puts them up early in this one. Simmons driving, but a shot no good to Howard. Almost. Unlucky bounce. To Jordan. Oh, scary stuff from DeAndre Jordan. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Short jumper stays out. First quarter's complete. The Nets have the lead. One quarter down. Long way to go. So, buckle up. It's wide open.
And when both teams are playing at this level, it just continues to reaffirm that I was excited to watch both of these teams play this entire week. It's been a solid game so far, but this has a chance to be a great one down the stretch.
Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Ed Davis rejects it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Now ready for a couple of free throws.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Ed Davis at the line. Knocks down the first.
Good shot.
Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. To Seth Curry. Going to launch beyond the arc. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Into the front court, it's Irving. 2-point advantage. Danny Green. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
And that transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
To Durant. Nothing going here on that drive. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
From the outside, no good. The follow won't go either. Kevin Durant has it. And the finish, slam dunk. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a T.
Seth Curry. To Danny Green. Here's a chance from long range. Danny Green can't get that one to go. Defense all over him.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Amir Johnson.
To Irving. Ed Davis. Oh, he had him there for a second. To Durant. Brooklyn with 4 to shoot. Durant. Not that time.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Back up, back up. Here we go. Got him. I got him. Here we go.
To the rim. Lays it up and in.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
They'll get it to Durant. Able to convert inside. Kevin Durant, dynamic once again.
And giving it to you any way you want it. On the block, from the perimeter, mouse in the house, whatever the scenario is, Kevin Durant has an answer.
Kyrie lets it go. Missed it. Not much more you could ask for from the defense there.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving. Oh, the whistle. Shea, take your hands off of me.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Number 13, James Harden.
Harden. Count it. Three-pointer is good.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
And scores.
When the ball is in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To Harden. They'll get it down to Davis. Gets it to go. And the foul.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Ed Davis at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. One free throw, count it. It's a three-point play. And the lead up to 8.
For the 76ers.
Time for some new personnel into the game. Young. And he's going to the free throw line.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Ben Simmons, a couple of free throws on the way. He's perfect from the line so far. Oops, he missed the first one. No good on the first, no good on the second. 0 for 2. Harden in possession. It's an 8-point lead. Fires the three, and James Harden, well defended, still gets it to go down. The challenge defending a guy who can be a 1 or a 2.
We're not old men talking about this game. We don't define players by positions anymore. Is he a 1 or is he a 2? No, he's James Harden. He is a scorer and an elite passer.
Deep left corner. Harden to Durant. Cruises inside for 2.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2 guard. Scary.
And the front court comes Simmons. Down 11. And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Ben Simmons has got 2 shots coming, shooting 80% in this contest. And hits the first free throw. And he makes them both. Irving into the front court. The lead stands at 9. And too much contact.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Harden. It's no good. Shots not going down to Nick Young. Nothing going here on that drive. Free throws coming up.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shots. Your timing needs to be better.
First one goes down. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Now it's Harden at the controls. Trying to cash in. Wide open look, won't go.
Oh, I like that. You got the defense rotating from side to side. They're even recovering late, but still you got to make that one.
Slams it home on the putback.
And I got a chance to hear a lot of the conversation at the bench. And one of the things they called out was owning the backboards. Looks like the message is really getting through.
Oh, scary stuff from DeAndre Jordan. He's 3 for 7.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Here's Irving into the front court. Up 5. Beasley to Harden. Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. Shot won't go. Here's Simmons with it up top. He'll run the offense. Howard. Short jumper off the mark. Harden into the front court. Leads 5. To Durant. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. And Kevin Durant unguardable. Hand in his face. He still hits the 3.
Don't seem shocked. This is how the game is played these days. Shooting a 3 is like shooting a layup.
To Simmons. Howard. And count the basket.
The assist from number 20, Dwight Howard.
Brooklyn's got it. To Beasley. Gets toughness right there. Physical inside. Gets it to go.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Michael Beasley up against the 8-time All-Star. Durant, and he can't get it to go down. It's no good. Oh, lots of contact there. Still gets it to go.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Michael Beasley with a piece.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Jordan to Harden. That's out of bounds. Last touch by a Sixer. So the Nets hold on to the possession. Irving. To Simmons. Howard to Nick Young. Missed a wide open look. It's Brooklyn's ball. Irving. Now a pass stolen by the Sixers. To Nick Young. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable, and almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
Harden to Beasley. Durant. Oh, errant pass as it's taken away. Simmons into the front court. Down 8. And he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Ben Simmons at the line for 2 shots. He's been steady, 83% at the line. Can't connect on the first free throw.
Number 22, Karis LeVert.
Missed the second one as well. Kyrie with the rock. To Durant. Short jumper off the mark. Tough make through traffic.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
Irving with the basketball. His team leads it by 10. Oh, scary stuff from DeAndre Jordan. With that, he's 5 for 9.
Come on, DJ. Give the people what they want. I want that for my screensaver.
Took it down the lane, but it's no good.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Simmons. Stuffs it down with authority. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Irving to Jordan. Nice pass to set things up.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Shot from the lane won't go. Kyrie across the timeline. Lead is 12. To Beasley. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Simmons to Howard. Had a good look there, but it's no good. Into the front court, it's Irving. They lead it by 14. Durant on the drive, but he can't get it to go. Great defense there, forcing the pickup. 15-footer at the buzzer. That's it for the first half. It's been all net so far.
Thanks, fellas. Jalen here with your halftime report. Have a look at the leading scores for the Brooklyn Nets. The 76ers were unable to find an offensive flow in the opening half. Of course, they still have 2 quarters to turn things around, but it won't happen without making some adjustments. Have a look at the leading scores for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Game track. Assists.
The Philadelphia 76ers struggled to play the angles and allowed too many passing lanes to exist. However, some credit has to go to their opponents for the way they move the ball. They've been taking advantage of this situation.
Player of the half.
Kevin Durant was lighting up the scoreboard in the first half, and I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure out what it'll take to slow him down. He looks like he's in a zone.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have off nights. Today has just been one of those nights for this guy. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
Sixers have the basketball. He wants it at the rim and scores.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
To Harden. Beyond the arc for 3. With James Harden, muscle memory. Gets it to go.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Right down the lane, but the shot won't go.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short arm a shot.
Harden's shot won't go down. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Mike Scott. Irving. Great feed. Oh, he's denied.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Slam dunk. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
Oh, they call him for the foul.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Ben Simmons. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Irving. A pass. Down low to Beasley. Oh, nice find for the basket.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Simmons to the basket, but his shot stays out. Durant with the basketball up top. His guy's up by 15. 2-point shot for James Harden. Oh, pass stolen by the Nets.
Ooh, I think people are leaving already.
Harden to Durant. Driving right to the basket, and he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
Ed and I want to go home too, but fouls like that only stop the clock for all of us.
James Harden, couple of free throws on the way. Hasn't missed yet. First one, count it. Two for two on that trip. Simmons with it. Down a bundle. And count the basket inside.
I know this for a fact, Ed. Ben Simmons wanted to channel his inner Bill Russell during the NBA awards as he stood up on that stage accepting that Rookie of the Year trophy, looking down at all the people that hated on him and didn't think that after a year of being injured that he can come back and be the one that everybody thought he could be. One of only 7 players in NBA history to lead his team to 50-plus wins while accepting the Rookie of the Year trophy.
Not a tough shot. Hand in his face, he makes them pay.
If you're coaching against this player, you have to throw some fake traps, some fake schemes. How are you making this player think instead of just naturally react?
On the follow, way to stay with it.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Good. Off a spin.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Sixers control it. Driving is Simmons, but a shot no good.
One of the best kept secrets in the game. Utilizing a head fake. Get the defender in the air. Crack into him. Don't give the refs any excuse not to call foul. I put that one on you. You went up a little bit lazy.
To Danny Green. Nothing going here on that drive. Danny Green against KD. Kevin Durant swats it. The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Harden in possession. His guys hold a commanding lead. To Howard. Whoa! What a finish! Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
To Irving. Fires the 3. Tough shot. Well defended.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
To Durant. Knocks it down from mid-range.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Harden. The Nets now with 4 to shoot. Kyrie. Deep two there. Won't go.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Kyrie Irving controlling the offense. To Harden.
Open, baby. Shoot that. Shoot that.
Open look, and he buries it. Defense has to wake up.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
To Irving. Harden. Howard with the rebound. To Embiid. Nets have it. To Harden. 4-3. That's off the side of the rim, short. Howard knocked loose. Picked up by the Nets. Has a chance. Now a step back.
And while the ball was still in his hands, a sidestep throws a defender off. People aren't used to seeing that type of footwork.
Nothing going here on that drive. Now ready to shoot at the line.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
Ben Simmons has got 2 shots coming. He's shooting 71% so far. And he connects on the first free throw. And gets both to drop at the line.
Oh, yeah. Get your money. Get your money, man.
Brooklyn with the basketball. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
It just seems like one of 3 things happen every time James Harden has the ball. Either he scores, he gets fouled, or he kicks it out to someone for a 3. Pick your poison.
Irving to Jordan. Runner here, won't go. Howard. To Simmons. Count the basket at the rim.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
To Irving. And destroys the rim. That's what DeAndre Jordan does.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league,
And a putback slam.
Ed, it's pretty amazing how athletic bigs can be when it comes to getting an easy 2 points, huh?
Harden with it up top. The lead is 15. Joel Embiid. Huge block.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that... He sent that one to the 3rd row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Irving. You've got to get that one to go. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there. But see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer. Always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
Now a drive, but the shot won't fall. Howard. Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
First free throw is good.
For Philadelphia, number 10, Danny Green. Subbing in for the Brooklyn Nets, number 5,
Goes 2 for 2. To Harden. Beasley. DeAndre Jordan, look out.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs a guard on the next play down the court.
Michael Beasley with the block.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people.
Whoa, look what I found.
You know it's a bad block when somebody snatches the ball out of the air. Wow.
To Danny Green. Lets it fly from long range. It's good. And the foul. And he's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
Oh, that was a big-time shot. But more impressive than the shot, the bench reactions. I love the celebration tactics. This is why you love this game.
Danny Green with a chance at a 4-point play. A career 81% free throw shooter. And he adds the free throw. Nets have it. To Harden. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. The follow won't go either. For three. That one off the mark. It's no good. To Harden. DeAndre Jordan matched up with Howard. Harden. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Stuffs it down with authority. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
Harden to Jordan, down low.
Oh, out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Runner here won't go down. Harden with the basketball. Counting down toward a minute to play in this third quarter. Short jumper won't go down. Brooklyn secures the rebound. Has a look. LeVert with a shot, no good. Another shot won't go either. Easy pass to the rim.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way, though.
To Harden. Beasley to Allen Crabbe. Brooklyn with 4 to shoot. Off the mark. He's made those before, but that was well defended.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
And draws the foul.
You never really want to foul a shooter, but if you do, ensure they're going to have a tough time converting. That's good knowledge of personnel.
Knocks down the first. Able to convert on both free throws. Long key from three-quarters court. That ends the third quarter with the Nets in front. Brooklyn basketball here as we start the fourth quarter. And that halftime lead, it was cut down in the third.
And just because the numbers on a scoreboard say that you're winning doesn't mean that the feeling on the court implies that. This team is gaining momentum. If you don't do something to gain your momentum back, they're going to come back and win this game.
Watch that cutter.
The Nets now with 4 to shoot. And counted at the rim.
And for the money Crab got, he better be a professional scorer, getting it done the hard way.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Seth Curry to Danny Green from long range. Danny Green is going to get a chance at 3 here. He's perfect from the line so far. And hits the first free throw. Second to 3, got it. And he cashes in at the line. 3 for 3. Irving into the front court. They lead it. 4-point game. Shot clock winding down. And strokes it.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Philadelphia with the basketball. Seth Curry to Nick Young. Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. The Sixers with 4 to shoot. Going to launch beyond the arc. Danny Green is going to get 3 shots here. Hasn't missed yet. First one goes down. And he hits the second. And he missed it. 2 for 3 on this trip. Here's Irving into the front court. Leads 4. Great pass to set it up. Allen Crabbe, good touch.
There's something to be said about a guy that can make the game easier for everybody else on the court. We call that dropping dimes, very similar to the way I'm dropping nuggets on this broadcast.
Danny Green. Good look that time, but off the mark. To Irving. Wide open look, won't go. To Embiid. Here's a chance from long range. Nick Young disrupted. Shot won't go.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Young with the basketball. The deficit is 6. It goes down.
And that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Irving with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. The drive right to the basket to Davis. No, he missed a short one there.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
Great looking vision. Fires the three. Don't you tell Nick Young there's a bad shot to take. Tough one. He hits it.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing.
Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Danny Green is going to get a chance at three here. He's shooting 85% in this game. First one, count it. Hits the second. One more coming. Knocks down all three at the line. To Harden. Here comes the screen. Brooklyn with 4 to shoot. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
It's in the hands of James Harden. Down low for Davis. Can't miss those.
This game is all about the small victories, though. The execution on that play was on point. You keep executing like that, those shots are going in eventually.
To Harden. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Trying to cash in. To Danny Green. Danny Green at the line for 2 shots. He's been steady, 90% at the line. And he connects on the first free throw.
Substitutions, Philadelphia.
And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. To Harden. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Not that time. He missed it. Simmons with it. He'll run the offense. And look out.
As a rookie last year, Ben Simmons averaged 16 points a game and posted 12 triple-doubles, the second most by any rookie in NBA history. Or was last year really his rookie year? We can debate that one later.
Foot was on the line. It's a turnover. Harden. Got it.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Danny Green. Defense making the ball carrier work to Simmons. And a putback slam.
A lot of players lift weights, but who cares if you lift weights if you don't use that huge upper body? Great job using that big frame.
To Beasley. Michael Beasley with the slam.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
To Howard. That's out of bounds. Last touch by a Sixer. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor.
Number 35, Kevin Durant.
Harden to Irving. Stuffs it down with authority.
You hear coaches talk all the time about passing the ball on time and on target. As a passer myself, if I can deliver the ball to you in a position where I cannot give you options to think, but just go up and make the play easy, that's a win-win.
Beyond the arc for 3. First free throw is good. Knocks down the second free throw. Hits all 3 free throws. Nets have the basketball to Irving. Cleared out by Embiid. To Simmons. Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go. To Durant. Irving to Durant. Knocks it down from mid-range.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
In the front court comes Simmons. 2-point advantage. To Howard. From the painted area, won't go down. Dwight Howard able to recover with the block. 4th this contest.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Brooklyn's got it. Oh, whistle.
A simple touch foul.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups.
Philadelphia, number 5, Amir Johnson.
Short jumper off the mark. Nice pace, sets it up and slams it down.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Knocked loose. Shot from in close, no good.
Seems like a lot of contact on that play. If I were that player, I would pull the ref over to the side, talk to him, express to him how much contact there was so he could look for that same foul call potentially the next time down the court.
Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Cleans it up. Durant across the timeline. His guys trail now by 4. Irving to Jordan. Shot from the lane won't go. Strong finish that time for Danny Green.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
To Harden. The Nets now with 4 to shoot. Durant, shot off the mark. Good defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Substitution being made in this one. Joel Embiid trying to cash in on a three-point play. For his career, 77% at the line. Embiid's free throw good. A three-point play. The Sixers extend the lead. It's Brooklyn's ball to Irving. Joel Embiid snatching it out of the air. Ooh, 5 now.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Ben Simmons sends it away. That'll get out of bounds off of Irving. Knocked loose. That's going to be out of bounds. And they called the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Off the mark on the first free throw. Knocks down the second after missing the first.
What up?
Sixers have the basketball. And the basket good at the rim.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
To Beasley. Joel Embiid pins it. Incredible. 6 tonight.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Still the Sixers, we're going to defeat Brooklyn for the second time. Everybody lost to him once. I think we beat this second time this year.
That's going to get out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
Let him have it.
Irving to Harden. Can't connect from inside. Short jumper won't fall. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. James Harden sends it away. The Sixers are victorious as they win this one handily. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The 76ers, Got the win in a nail-biter. I could get into detail about their play calling and shot selection, but let's be honest. We all know that the dunks were the most exciting. I'd be surprised if the rim isn't a little bit bent at this point. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Philadelphia 76ers. When you have a look at these highlights, you can see how this team wasn't able to get it together. It was definitely a frustrating loss. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Brooklyn Nets.
Game track. Field goals.
From an offensive standpoint, this was a quality game. The same can't be said for the defense. But still, it turned out to be an entertaining matchup.
Player of the game.
Simmons seemed to think he could only score points with dunks in this game. Again and again. He kept throwing them down, and it was just astonishing.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. These are the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
This is what the future holds for the Philadelphia 76ers. On behalf of Ed Coyne and Jay Williams, this is Jalen Rose signing off.